This month we're working with the Spider Orchid from Costa Rica, and we are focusing this month on becoming more comfortable with the unknown, whether that is within ourselves, like we're taking on a new way of being, or something more expanded in the collective, like things are uncertain and there are a lot of changes. And so culturally, we may be feeling this kind of sense of uncertainty. I mean, even just look at like how many people are being fired from their jobs or who will be out of a job by the end of the year. Just looking at those kind of overall trends, hundreds of thousands of people out of a job by the end of the year. Those are the kind of things in the broader sort of collective arena that are adding to the collective consciousness, this level of uncertainty, of unknown, of what's going to happen next. There are nurses who are applying to become teachers, and people who are having to leave their careers and their professions and go out into a whole new job arena and trying to figure out what else they'd like to do, or maybe starting a business or a side hustle or selling things online. Those are some aspects in the collective that are occurring that can add to this just overall sense of uncertainty and unknown, and this sense of kind of like jumping off a cliff and not really knowing what's going to happen after that point. Internally, we may feel like we are at the precipice of a sort of a new beginning, or a sort of bumpy place in our lives where we are just not sure what's going to happen next, or things are being redefined, or maybe relationships are being there's like upheaval in relationships, and we're having to face a great amount of changes. We're also coming into a pretty significant eclipse season, so there'll be a lot of changes. And astrologically, it seems like there are a lot of kind of sudden changes. And so that can add to our feeling of just in general being uncertain or tentative or hesitant, or just this sense of, when I remember first seeing this incredibly beautiful, wild looking orchid, this sense of stepping into the rainforest and having a sense of, wow, this is just such a different world. And I don't know if I belong in this world, or I don't know how to behave in this world. I don't know how to be in this world. And that's exactly what this particular flower elixir is assisting us with, is the sense of becoming more comfortable in the unknown, becoming more softly aware versus like frightened, heightened aware, kind of softening into observing what's around us and being aware, and being able to trust ourselves that we'll know what to do in each moment, that we'll put one foot in front of the other, and at each crossroads we'll know which direction to go. That we don't need to necessarily have things all figured out. We don't have to have it all planned, because there is no plan necessarily. And even if we do have a plan, it might change anyway. So it is developing this kind of courageous sense of pioneering in a way, building new relationships, building new communities, discovering new ways of being, new ways of doing, and having the internal fortitude and foundational strength to know that you can face whatever is coming your way. So the question that I would leave you with this week is, in what areas of your life do you feel like you're in or approaching a sense or a phase of unknown? And what parts of it scare you? And what parts of it intrigue you?